serum from Hyphen has 3 powerful anti-pigmentation skincare ingredients, and it also has these 3 ingredients at the right concentration. The right concentration is really important because if it's less than the required amount, then it's not going to be effective on the skin. The Yuzu Dark Spot Corrector Serum from Hyphen is a good product. These 3 ingredients all reduce the excess production of a molecule in our skin called melanin. When there's an excess amount of melanin produced in our skin, this excess amount travels up to the top layer of the skin and deposits itself there. And this is what results in dark spots, dark patches, the hyperpigmentation on our skin. The 3 main ingredients in this serum, by reducing the excess production of melanin, reduce the hyperpigmentation on our skin. There is this enzyme called tyrosinase in our skin which helps in the production of melanin, and sometimes this enzyme tyrosinase gets into a hyper state, and when it does get into a hyper state, that's what results in an excess production of melanin. Now what kojic acid does is it grabs onto the copper in our skin. Now copper is needed for this enzyme tyrosinase to trigger that excess production of melanin. By grabbing onto the copper, kojic acid is reducing the excess production of melanin. Alpha-arbutin, on the other hand, directly goes and interferes with the tyrosinase enzyme and thus reduces its activity, which in turn reduces the excess production of melanin. Niacinamide, on the other hand, what it does is, in the deeper layers of the skin, melanin is produced in a cell called melanosomes, and these melanosomes then transfer this melanin packets to another cell called keratinocytes, and these keratinocytes are the cells which travel up to the top layer of the skin and deposit that excess melanin on the top layer of the skin. What niacinamide does is it reduces the transfer of that melanin packets from melanosomes to keratinocytes, and this reduces the amount of melanin that gets to the top layer of the skin, which in turn reduces the hyperpigmentation on our skin. Apart from these 3 ingredients, this product also has 1% yuzu extract. Yuzu extract has some good antioxidant properties. Now this antioxidant properties also helps in reducing the hyperpigmentation on our skin. What happens is there are some nasty molecules on our skin called free radicals which get formed due to various reasons. These free radicals make that enzyme tyrosinase hyper, and a hypertyrosinase means an excess amount of melanin production, which is nothing but hyperpigmentation on our skin. So what antioxidants like yuzu extract do is they basically reduce the amount of free radicals in our skin. So by reducing the amount of free radicals, they are indirectly reducing the hyperpigmentation on our skin. The product also has D-panthenol and aloe vera, which apart from adding some hydration to the skin, also reduce the inflammation on our skin. Inflammation again can actually trigger that enzyme tyrosinase. So reduction in inflammation means a reduction in hyperpigmentation on our skin. This is a good product, the Hyphen's 1% Dark Spot Yuzu Extract Corrector Serum. It's a good one and I quite like it. And to use the product, you can either use it in the morning time or night time, but I prefer to use it in the night time because any product with kojic acid, I prefer to use that in the night time. And you cleanse your face, apply the product, and then top it off with a good cream or a moisturizer. If you do use it in the morning time, make sure you apply sunscreen on top of that cream or the moisturizer. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.